Welcome back to GorillaSquadCast. I'm James, your host, and I'm joined by, of course, my co-host, the co-host with the most.
I'm the co-host with the most.
Ghost.
Your boy Ghost.
We have a special guest here on today's Interesting People. Ghost?
She has been featured in over 10 magazines. There's 2 pictures on 1 billboard that she has been featured on. I have known this woman for damn near 10 years, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh, boy.
We got the one, the only, Iveri Rose.
Thank you for being here.
Hello.
Thank you.
Alright.
So, how are you?
I'm alright. I'm doing pretty good for myself, I think.
That's good,
Had a good day, except it's pouring, but you know what?
It's good. Well, I mean, Brandon Lee just once said, it can't rain all the time, so, you know.
Speaking of Brandon Lee, there's that Crow remake.
I don't want to talk about it.
He doesn't want to talk
about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Have you ever seen The Crow?
I'm gonna be honest, no, I have not.
I haven't either.
You and James should start a club of movies that y'all haven't seen that are
guy-
classics.
Listen,
Godfather,
Wannabe
Crow.
mob. We got wannabe mobster over here.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen, there's no such thing as the mob. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right.
I'm not much of a movie person, except for, huge
your
fan of the
favorites.
Jurassic Park series.
Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Jurassic World, all those movies, I can definitely tell you I've seen each one over 10 times.
Really?
Yes.
What's your favorite?
Probably the newest one that just came out, Dominion.
No.
Yes, they have
I did not like it.
They have everybody. They have Grant. They have Ellie. They have
Oh my god.
Ghost.
No. Because literally, I watched Dominion and I was like, what?
Listen, he's just salty because he's out of his element at this point.
I'm out. Listen, all I wanted was just the first 3 movies. That's all you had to do.
Okay.
And just leave him alone after that.
I remember dragging my mom with me to see Jurassic World when it came out. I think it was like 2015. I was like, Mom, take me. And she was like, why? And I was like, because no one else will.
I feel that.
She had no idea what was going on, but she was like, you like this? Yes. Okay, that's good.
Sounds like Mom's a real one. Okay. Shout out, Mom.
Shout out to moms.
So, of course, we want to talk about, what it is you do here. And we're really interested in hearing about this. After all, she's a model, and she's actually been featured in Times Square, and that's incredible. With our partner, Ashley, actually our sponsor, Ashley Skyen.
That's my bestie.
And for Delicate Lace, right? It was Delicate Lace you worked with?
Delicate Lace.
Okay, yep. And so also shout out Ashley, GorillaSquadCast.com, the merch. She does our merchandise. So it's all kind of a little family or situation right now.
It's all coming for the circle.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess to open it up is, how long you been doing this now?
It's been about a little over a year now.
Okay.
Haven't been doing it for the longest time. I started out actually with Ashley. She wanted to dive into like boudoir photography.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, if you need a model, I'm more than happy to do so. We had our first shoot. I loved it. She loved it. At least I think so. I hope so.
I'm sure she did.
And from there, we kind of just, both of us together, started our journeys. I've also worked with a few other people. I've worked with my friend Alana as well. She also does photography, but she does more like short track racing, like racing photography.
Okay.
Which, if you haven't seen her pictures, I could always show you after the podcast.
Definitely.
And other people I've worked with, I've done like networking. I've traveled to Ohio for photography, which was actually really fun. One of my favorite creators lives out there, and I was able to work with her, which was amazing.
Okay.
Those pictures came out beautiful. I go to, they're called FD Photo Studios. They're different locations throughout New York, and occasionally we'll book a studio, and we'll go from there. Like, I think the last one we went to was in Astoria, and we did like a wedding theme. Like, Ashley let me wear her wedding dress, which is beautiful.
Oh, okay.
And we were taking pictures, and like kind of like a boudoir a little bit, but it was more focused on the wedding.
Okay.
Alright,
That's
so
really neat.
Can you explain to the audience, for those who don't know, what boudoir photography is? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right?
Boudoir, yeah.
Alright, so can you explain to our audience, for those who don't know, what boudoir photography is?
So boudoir, at least in my definition, is like, let me see. It's an art form, and unfortunately, a lot of people see it as like, oh, like it's overly sexual. Like, no, it has nothing really to do with that. Like, okay, yeah, lingerie, but it's tasteful.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna post a nude and go. Like, no. No.
A little bit of a post and ghost.
There's like an art form to it, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me take it back before you stepped in front of the camera. As like, we're gonna talk about like childhood. Did you ever think like you would be modeling? Like, was that something you strived for
No.
as a child?
Not at all, no. When I was a child, I wanted to be a paleontologist.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
I respect that.
Ross Geller.
True. Okay.
So maybe one day I'll go back to college and pursue that. But for now, I think I'm content with where I am, with what I do.
Okay, that's great. So what exactly, like, I guess I'm curious about, like, what led you to start doing this type of modeling and getting into it?
Well, after the first shoot with Ashley, like, I really enjoyed myself. Seeing the pictures afterwards, it was kind of like an eye-opener because I've always been self-conscious about my body. I'm plus size, you know.
I can understand that. Trust.
And
I understand that.
well, you know. And seeing the pictures, I was like, wow, like, these came out beautiful. Like, I look really good. She made me look good. Like, even before the pictures were edited, I was like, damn, that's me.
It's a good feeling.
Great.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, when because how old are you?
I'm 20. Oh my god. What the heck?
Take
I'm
your time.
24.
Okay, so
I always
nice.
forgot how old I was the other day. I was like, what, 28?
So late, so 2000s, baby. All right, so
1999.
so growing up,
99.
because you and I are close in age. We're actually all close in age. I remember growing up, it was very rare to see not only a plus size model, but a model with ink on her. Because you have, and you told us before we started rolling, you have 23 tattoos.
I do, and you would never know with all the what I'm wearing.
So tell me, did you ever think that not only would modeling expand toward, you know, the girls that look like they're on, you know, the Cuba cheese diet, shout out to Devil Wears Prada, looking like a bag of bones with skin. Did you ever think that
shots.
that beauty would? No, I'm being serious.
No, I know.
Did you ever think that beauty would expand to include beautiful women that are either plus size or inked up, or like you are, both?
That's a good question.
Not gonna lie, no, not really, because I feel like there's such a, I don't want to call it a stigma, I don't think that's the word I'm looking for here, but like, oh, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is, but you know, like a pattern, you see a pattern with
A societal
different types of models.
standard.
Yes, thank you. Usually it's like they're skinny, or they have like, I don't know, like blonde hair. That's what I've noticed. Like a lot of my Instagram feed is not the same people, but you know, like you said, the same like stereotypical. So I try and go out of my way to follow models that don't fit the stereotypes. Like the girl who I work with out in Ohio, her name's Marissa, covered in tattoos, literally from head to toe, shaved head, and she's one of the most successful models in Columbus.
Really?
And I love that for her. And it was, like I said, working with her was amazing.
That's
Because
cool.
I was like, not only is she kind of like me, she puts herself out there and she doesn't care.
Yeah,
Would you
right.
say
This is me. This is my authentic self. You're gonna take it or leave it.
I love that. Would you say that she's an inspiration for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. That's
I
great.
remember finding her Instagram. I was looking through hashtags. Couldn't tell you what hashtag it was at this point, and I was like, she is gorgeous. Gave her a follow. She followed me back.
Okay.
We talked here and there, and then one day she sent me a link to an event out in Ohio. And I thought she did it by accident. So I messaged her. I was like, is this for me? Because I'm in Connecticut. And she was like, no, I want you to come. So me, Ashley, and Alana literally planned a whole trip
Okay.
to go out there and shoot.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that.
So you say that your first time getting photographed, that you were like, oh, like that's me, and like, would you say that that's as a two-part question, would you say that that is the start of like when you started to be more body confident, and Answer that one first.
Yes, definitely 100%.
Okay, and now would you say if you have any ties of like confidence with spirituality, which I very much coincide through and through, would you coincide like a photo shoot as like another like a shedding of skin, a form of reincarnation in a way, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a.
Yeah.
Is it like a experience where you're kind of reinventing yourself? You're
Oh, absolutely.
gaining a new understanding of yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Love that. That's kind of how I feel myself too. Which, when it comes to like podcasting and stuff like that, is, you know, it bolsters your confidence in yourself, and it changes how you view yourself. The more you do it, and the better you get at it. So, Ghost, what leads to my next question for you is, would you say that it's been, and similar to Ghost's question, but would you say like have you faced any like have you had any support from like family? Have you had any like friends that have had your back like during this journey for you, this going into a new area in your life, new field? Has it been like, have you had any good feedback, and if you've had any resistance, if you'd care to share? We'd love to hear, if you know, because we want people to be better to other people.
Yeah.
That's the message here.
Nice.
Exactly.
So friends, yes, definitely my biggest support system.
Okay.
Family, not gonna lie, you know, typical. My dad's not too happy with it, but you know, he's also 73 and stuff in his ways.
True.
My mom's on the fence with it. She's like, oh, well, are you making money through it? And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really making much money from it, if any.
Okay.
But I don't think that's really what matters. What matters is that I'm enjoying myself and I'm feeling confident in myself.
That's right.
And
That's
then-
reach.
And
That's
then
right.
I
That's
have,
right.
you know, some people comment, like, I have had negative comments on my post, like, oh, you need to lose some weight, oh, fatty McFat fat. And I'm like, well, you're here commenting, so who's really bothered? Because you're not bothering me. I could care less. Like,
Exactly.
all I have to do is delete the comment and report it. That, and I remember the first time that happened, I had a swarm of people coming after this lady, and I was like, guys, I blocked her. She's not going to see it. And they're like, we don't care. It's like, all right.
See, so you get like your group, you know, and people get supporters from everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's such a beautiful thing. Some of our biggest supporters don't even live in the state, you know, that we're here in. And, you know, honestly, we thank everybody, and that's interesting. Yeah, I can imagine I can see how you would get some like, because it's something that is relatively new as like a medium for modeling.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna get people that have some like, you know, you're gonna have, unfortunately you're gonna deal with some criticism and stuff like that, and some unnecessary and undeserved negativity.
Yeah, and I know likes and everything don't matter if, like, it's in real life. Like, okay, you get a couple likes on a picture, how does that affect your real life? You know what I mean?
It actually is it's more
But-
than that though.
But, like,
Yeah.
I do look at my likes in a sense of, like, well, people like me, like, I'm successful. So, like, one little comment versus the 100+ likes I get really doesn't faze me.
Exactly. If you want to just
If I get 100+ likes.
No, of course. If you want to call it by a numbers game, right? Like same thing for us. You know, we're upping like the ante with what we're doing here, but at the end of the day, you know, the people who listen or watch, they do. But
Yeah.
there's people out there. We have detractors. We got ops. We got Ghost knows. We got ops.
Everybody has it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Listen, all geniuses and successful people have ops.
Just remember that we have, you know, we have the metaphorical balls to be up here doing this, where the people that are saying that kind of shit usually don't. Just saying, putting themselves out there, you know, and that's also you, of course, too, which is you have the confidence to put yourself out there, and that is very respectable, because there's so many people in the world that are petrified. They'll never say it, but they're petrified to even go as far as you've gone. Even just now, even though you just started, they're still terrified to even take that step. And the first step with these things is always the hardest step, and I know that from experience. So keep doing that, you know, and don't let anybody stop you from doing that, because That's just whack. Pissed me off.
110%. So, Iveri, let me ask you something. So, cause we trying to educate everybody. What's like some advice that because you talked about ignoring the comments and looking at the likes rather than that one comment, which a lot of people can't seem to make that differentiation,
Right.
if that's a word. So what's some advice you can give to women that are interested in doing boudoir photography?
That's a good question.
The first thing I would say is don't listen to what other people say. Do what you're comfortable with. Do what you want to do. If like I don't know how to word this. Oh my goodness. Just be yourself. Like don't care what other people think. Like I said. I feel that you get more. You gain more attraction. I don't know if that's really how I want to word it. You gain more friends, genuine friends, when you're yourself. You gain more supporters when you're your genuine self. If you put on a front, your facade's gonna fade over time. I feel. I've seen it happen to people online. I've seen it happen to people in real life. You can only keep up the facade for so long before you get tired, and it cracks, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, I thought you were this kind of person, but you're really this kind of person." Whereas you could have just been yourself. You know what I mean? So being yourself is a big key. And just put yourself out there. Like you were saying, people were scared. No, don't be. You can't be. You just gotta put yourself out there. Whether you get a few likes, no likes, it doesn't matter. Like, do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. You shouldn't let anybody else's opinions stop you from doing what you want to do.
Beautiful.
That's exactly why, like, because, I'm all about music. I'm all about educating and just getting to a higher elevation. I was listening to Kevin Gates, and he said something that really made me think about, just this whole interview, and it really just hit me right now. What does he say? Anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. A vision without action is merely a dream.
Facts.
Now, if you really think about it, it does make a lot of sense, because if you have like we could do this and this and this, but you just sitting there smoking and this is just weed talking. You just sitting there smoking. This is weed talk. That's weed. That's the ganj talking. Get up, get your ass together, and do what the fuck you gotta do. Cause I can't stand people that are like, oh, well, I put this in motion and it didn't work out. You didn't have a safety net. You didn't have a plan B. You thought one action was gonna work.
Always gotta have a plan B.
You gotta have B, C, D, all the way to Z.
Get out of my head, because I was gonna say that.
Yeah. Plan Z, Plankton,
Yeah, blind Unagi.
SpongeBob movie.
I can't help it. I just got a blind perspective. I can't help it.
Yeah, true. I mean, absolutely. What another question I had for you. What's it like? It must be fun fact before I even get into this. Fun fact. 2 years ago, on a promo run for this podcast, I actually went to Times Square and I slapped QR codes everywhere. Like everywhere. Stickers. Now this ties in because that's really funny that I also went to film school in Times Square, fun fact. Digital Film Academy. Chadwick Boseman used to go there. And that was cool. So this ties in because obviously you've been in Times Square on the billboard. How that must be surreal. Like, how does that feel for you?
Oh, it's still surreal, and this was back in like October, November. I want to say November. That was a pretty big thing for me, because it wasn't like I'm pretty sure we had to pay to be on it, but it was the magazine who reached out first and was like, hey, here's an opportunity if you're willing to take it, pretty much. And thank God for Ashley, because she was like, all right, we're taking it. We're going. And going to Times Square and seeing how many people were in Times Square, from the people, from tourists to the people screaming about God to whoever, Yeah, there was some dude. He was like, repent, and I was like, shh, I'm trying to record them. Like, that's why if you go on my Instagram, the audio on the billboard is quiet because there's just some guy screaming about God. Like,
Yeah.
megaphone and all.
Times Square, you know.
Gotta love it.
Just New York things. That's amazing.
Seeing it, like, it may have only been 15 seconds, but that's a 15 seconds of people, like, from everywhere, pretty much. You don't know where people are from in Times Square. You've got people from all over the country, all over the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all looking at the billboard, and they're like, oh, that's a person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if some of them were like, oh, that person's right there. I was like, hey, I'm here. But
Still, I mean, that's amazing. That's really amazing. I mean,
would I do it again? Absolutely. If given the opportunity, of course.
definitely. And yeah, we're on the same page. All of us are on the same page about that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course, and also congratulations to Ashley as well, because obviously you two did that together, and that's an amazing experience. I can't stress that enough.
It definitely is, like, because I'm a person who, like, I'm motivated because I just want to work and then not be seen. Like, but for you to, like, just take pictures and have, like, so many people just have eyes on you, like, let me ask you.
Nah, seriously, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you something. Has, like, with, like, your boost in confidence and your name being out there, have you been, like, not just, like, on the internet, because a lot of people say things over the internet, have you been, like, approached, like, hey, I've seen you in a magazine and, like, I really like that photo? Like, have you had, like, IRL type of interactions?
There was one interaction, I can't remember detail for detail. I think that was with Ashley and Arjona.
Okay.
And no, I didn't go with them, but it was out in Ohio. They had gone to a smoke shop, and the guy, I guess, was like, I've seen you guys before. Were you in New York or wherever he said? And they were like, oh yeah. Like I said, I don't remember the details of the story, but I do remember that because for all we know, he could have seen the billboard or one of the magazines. But like, we're in Ohio. Like, who are you? So for him to be like, yeah, I recognize you, it was kind of like, maybe it's the billboard, or maybe he just thinks we're some girls he met at the club, but we're not those girls. You know what I mean?
Social media.
That too. I've had people on Instagram reach out to me saying like, hey, I saw you in this magazine and I'd love to work with you. And unfortunately, some of them are halfway across the country, either south or west. But it's just pretty, it's cool.
Yep.
And I do want to eventually be able to work with everybody that wants to work with me, but I know that'll take time.
As these things do.
Yeah.
As these things do.
Time and money, which I
Of
don't
course.
have.
So, yeah, we all need more time and we all need more dead presidents. Come on now.
All right, maybe not entirely that. All right, we don't need to get shut down.
Dead presidents means money.
I know, but not everybody knows that.
Yeah, we need more dead presidents. What do you mean by that?
Listen, I just want
We're talking
them
about the
green
band.
dead presidents, people. If I gotta really be specific, you ain't welcome on this podcast. Like, but how has, like, with your growth and confidence and growing more into the person that you are you more, like, selective with, like, people that you interact with? Like well, I'll go back to the comment that you had on the internet, and you just had a whole church of people coming at this lady. Like, is there, like, you're navigating through, you know, putting yourself out there, have you able to gain any type of knowledge as to what people you want to fuck with, what people you don't want to fuck with? Is there certain criteria that a photographer has to have for you to consider working with them?
Personally, I'm fine with working with anybody, but there are definitely a few people you have to watch out for.
Such as?
Recently, I had somebody reach out to me, small account, you know, I'm thinking, you know, maybe I'll support them and I'll work with them. And they're like, oh, I have studio space. And I was like, okay, well, what does it look like? And they sent me a picture of a hotel room. Don't get me wrong, I've done shoots in hotel rooms, like with Ashley and stuff. She'll rent out one of the rooms here in Danbury, but she'll set it up nice. She'll make it look lovely, like not green screen, but like black background or whatever she has. they're not tapestries, they're backdrops. That's the word, backdrops. Tapestries. But she'll make it look beautiful, like her actual studio. But this guy is like, oh yeah, like, you could lay on the bed, we can do nude, we can this and that. And I'm like, well, what do you really want from that? Because, like, are we really taking pictures, or are you trying to, like...
Yeah.
Because I don't want to. I've been in a relationship for 8 years, first of all, so you're not getting any of that.
I respect that.
Yeah.
So,
second of all, even if I wasn't in a relationship, I don't want to. I really don't want to.
I don't wanna. I wanna go home.
I've seen, you know, seriously.
I wanna go home.
Basically. Facts. I'm so fucking tired. Anyway, but it's just the weather. It's, for the record, the cyber jungle is very rainy and shitty right now. Hold on, young man. Okay, I got a question too. Goddamn, fucking Jesus Christ. Man's like, hold on.
Listen, my mind is going like this. Jesus Christ.
So, that was funny as fuck. Anyway, Not, but really though, like honestly, I've seen situations with thirsty ass dudes trying to set like quote unquote model shoots. That shit makes me cringe, bro. Like all y'all listening and watching that do that type of shit, I see the game that you're trying to run. Stop. Okay, just do yourself a favor and stop before you get your ass whipped.
For real.
Not by me, but by other people. Okay, I can't control people what they do. All right, she will also whip your ass. Okay. Ghost is blind, but he'll use the cane. All right, he'll poke your eye out.
Listen, I know jujitsu. All I gotta do is grab you, okay?
That's true.
All I gotta do is grab you, and you're done. That inside collar, and I just gotta roll. You're done.
Okay, Slipknot.
Let's go.
So we got Slipknot right here in the house.
Let's go. But
So,
Oh my goodness.
you had mentioned that you are in a relationship, and you've been in a relationship for 8 years, which
yeah, that's amazing, by the way. Congratulations.
I don't think I'll ever hit a year like that, but congratulations on that. So, how did you modeling at all, did that affect your relationship at all, or did it
If
bring
you're
you
willing
guys
to talk
closer?
about
If
that.
you're willing to talk about that, of course.
No, not really. He's actually one of my biggest supporters.
That's great.
That's awesome.
We love that.
At
love
first,
that.
it was a little hesitant because, it was the beginning for me. I didn't really know who I was working with, but I made sure it was like always female photographers, female models.
That's good.
But now that I've stepped more into the world and I've been introduced to different people and different like networking events and such, there are a few male photographers that I do trust.
That's good.
Like,
That's good.
there's a guy, he goes by Woody.
Okay.
I did it was like a forest fairy shoot, and they said it was boudoir, but I was the only one in lingerie. All these girls were so pretty with their little pixie wings and dresses, and here I am, like, half naked in the woods. people
Gotta
looking,
love it.
people looking, like, oh my gosh, she's naked. And I'm like, I'm not naked. Not really.
We're like half naked. Chill.
It was like, it's actually one of my favorite lingerie sets. It's like green, flowy, kind of see-through on top, so my nip knops are kind of showing. But it's got like gold chains on it, and it's really pretty. And I'm just in the woods.
Well, to be fair, you were the focal point of that shoot, I imagine, right? Isn't that what it was?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Like, they wanted to shoot with me because I was in lingerie, but then they wanted to do like group photos with the fairies and all that. And I get it. Like, they included me in some of those shots, but it was mostly like that. Like, they got a there was a guy, his name, I think, I might be wrong, but I think his name is Mike. He does like videography, and he had a drone, and he was like circling around the girls, and I was kind of just standing there. I was like, look at it. That's so cool.
So, you had described the lingerie. Did you also have fairy wings?
I didn't realize it was gonna be that deep.
Bastards. Bastards.
Come on.
I didn't realize it was gonna be that deep. They said like
Okay.
fairy core, so I green
Fairy
and gold,
I like that.
and like in the woods. I was like, I matched the woods, and then they come in these dresses and wings, and I was like, they're so pretty, but I'm so out of place.
What'd you say his name was? What'd you say his name was, the photographer?
I believe it was Mike.
Mike? Okay.
On
Just out of
Instagram. Safford Delivery Services.
Okay, great. Yeah. So anybody listening and watching, you know where to find more of her work. That's great. Okay. I have you have you had, you would say, with I'm curious what you think about, to you, what constitutes a actual professional environment, like in a modeling space, specifically with a male photographer? What does that look like to you?
Well, definitely a studio space, either their own or rented out. I don't mind it being rented out. I've rented out studios, like I was saying, in Astoria and such. Nothing wrong with that. But more of like how they come off. Like, if you're gonna just like be awkward and kind of just stare at me without taking pictures, really.
That's weird, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird. But actually, who's the last? He goes by Zup Shots on Instagram.
Okay.
And I did a cosplay shoot with him, and it was really fun. Like, he wasn't awkward about it at all. I was joking with him. I was like, because I was Mirko from My Hero.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And
Nice.
You know how the bodysuit is a bodysuit.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I'm like sticking out in any place, like, can you let me know? And he was like, oh, maybe your friend could do that. Like, he wasn't rude about it. Like, he was just like, no, no, thank you. And I was like, I respect it.
That's good. See, shout out to people like that. That's good. That's a good example of good men in the industry.
And then there are some
like
people that reach out to me, kind of going back to like the negative comments. They're like, oh, let me buy your ass pics. And I'm like, I don't sell ass pics. I take boudoir photos. If you want someone to sell ass pics, I can direct you to a bunch of people. Don't get me wrong. I know a bunch of people, from sex workers to people who just be posting on Twitter to post. I will put you in that direction, but I am not in that direction.
And I respect that. I respect that, because you know what? So many, and that's a whole different rabbit hole, right? Which is, like, there's a lot of women that'll, for the right price, quote unquote, that I've heard and seen it so many times, where, they'll throw away who they are for that. And that disappoints me so much, because I dated a sex worker. Shut the fuck up. And I have a history with that. Not like a, but like she danced, right?
Okay.
So dating somebody like that is very difficult, and you have to have a certain type of character. I would say that very traditional folk out there, definitely that's not for you. But but and trust me,
No lane for the squares.
Yeah. I learned it wasn't for me either eventually, by saying, okay, maybe I don't need this kind of stress. But that being said, like, she always upheld to the fact that we were in a relationship, and she would always tell me if somebody got out of hand or whatever.
Yeah.
And I always respected that, and I thought that was such a valid thing. Do you have any thoughts on stuff like that? Do you think people unfortunately try to, convince women in modeling positions and stuff like that to go into a different area that they're not comfortable with? Have you ever heard or seen anything like that?
Personally, I haven't seen anything, but I have heard stories. And some of these girls, they either say no and they go along about their day, and there are some girls that get sucked into it, and whatever happens. Like, they either they start doing things with these guys to get free photos because they're like, oh, I've done it once, I could do it again, kind of thing. Or they just start taking full nudes, which I don't think personally there's anything wrong with that, as long as you're careful. Like, you don't want that getting into the wrong hands, kind of thing. Like, if you do it publicly, I guess you kind of know what to expect. Like, people are gonna save your images. Like, I know on OnlyFans they have a setting now where it tells you if people screenshot your stuff.
Yeah.
Which I think is very helpful.
That is good. You can block them
Extremely.
and remove them and all that stuff. Report them.
Yep.
That's good.
But I know a few people who post on Twitter, and that's Twitter. Anybody can save your photos. Anybody can screenshot your photos, share the link and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's where you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah. I've seen that, and that's that's a tough subject. But
Don't get me wrong. I will be honest. I've was a Twitter girly for a little bit, for about a year and a half. That was me, but I tried to make money off it.
Yeah.
And this was also before I really started the modeling. And the deeper I got into modeling, I was like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
So I deleted all that, and now I've been focused on the modeling more. And honestly, I'm a lot more happier with
course.
the modeling.
I respect that. Plus, you're not, exploiting yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's I really think that's important to understand that. A lot of women, unfortunately, get to this point where they're, from what I've seen, I just have a particular interest in learning important things from like sex workers. Who, by the way, for the record, I have no problem with sex workers at all. As a matter of fact, I think that it's something that should be unionized.
And I commend sex workers, bro.
Another girl I look up to is a sex worker. She was on the cover of X Videos once.
Wow.
Good for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for her.
And that's where it brings to my next question for you, which is knowing that this is like the atmosphere that we have at the moment with all the OnlyFans and this and that. Being a boudoir model, are you ever put under some scrutiny because of other people's expectations of you? I think you mentioned you did anyway. And I would say, has it benefited you to not put everything out there so that way you actually are modeling this clothing and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Has it been helpful because it's less giving, I guess I'd say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I were to, I don't want to say people wouldn't work with me if I still did that, but I feel like in a way it would limit. Like, I could be so wrong. Like, for other girls it might not be that way, you know what I mean? But I feel like personally for me it would be that way.
Yeah.
Especially like you were saying, like plus size tattoos, like, oh, she's putting it out there, I don't want to work with her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that's just me.
No, I mean, that's a valuable point, absolutely. And I think that, there's this thing, this concept, right, which is the more something is available, the less value it has. You know what I mean? And that also includes yourself in any capacity, whatever it is you do. Whatever kind of creator you are, whatever kind of artist you are. I feel like the more something is out there, like more easily accessible, more available, the less people will value you, not only as a person, but monetarily too. And I think that's fantastic that, you have this respect for yourself and that you have standards and you're not going to, fall into the same kind of traps that a lot of other people fall into. And I think that's fantastic, and I think that's very respectable, and it's a proper industry, and it's something that is a real thing to do, and I think that's great. So yeah, that's awesome. Ghost, did you have another question?
Yeah, so other than like confidence wise and just overall just knowing what exactly you want both as a woman and like as a professional model, what would you say other than confidence that you've learned throughout your boudoir experience? Like any type of business advice you can give our audience, anything specifically that you think more people should like look for when it comes to like what magazines they want to go for, how they should do that, how they should network, because not a lot of people understand the benefits of networking.
Absolutely.
I actually just shared something on Facebook recently. It said something along the lines of like, I believe that you can get more done through networking than with a degree.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And from my experience of one, networking, and two, having no degree,
Valid.
That's real.
I am a firm believer in that. A lot of the opportunities I've been given, I wouldn't have if it were not for networking.
Definitely.
And like people holding events and get-togethers and meetings, and it's gotten me to where I am today.
Beautiful.
Both up here, down in Ohio. It's helped.
There's
a lot.
There's a ton of value in just meeting amongst your peers, even if your peers don't do the same thing.
Yeah.
Just meeting amongst people that can open doors for you A great example of this is Sir Ghost here. If I didn't know Ghost and he wasn't on this podcast, I would never have met you and you wouldn't be here right now. And we wouldn't be here right now. So there's a lot of value in all of that. And
The GSC Circle of Life.
Circle of Life.
Circle of Life.
GorillaSquadCast. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know how much you've seen of the podcast, but we get a little we have big personalities.
I love it.
Yeah, we get a little chaotic sometimes.
I love it here.
Exactly.
So now I had a question for you. So with the rush that we're heading toward technology, you have things like AI, you have things like robots.
Yeah.
So I have this theory, just this little, stoner theory that
And it's
eventually
only some iRobot shit.
eventually
Oh, yeah,
human models aren't gonna be as of value anymore as maybe an AI or robotic model that they can custom make exactly how they want. So is there any type of fear that maybe the robots are gonna be taking over and models, like actual physical human models, ain't gonna be a thing anymore?
I don't know about robots, but the AI.
Sorry. The Ghost got me with the whole. When he said robot, I'm thinking iRobot immediately. So I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
Just wink.
No, but AI definitely I do worry about, not only in the aspect of modeling and like taking what's the word? What is it? They be making pictures of like Taylor Swift and
Obsolescence?
crazy stuff. No, deep fake.
Oh,
Deep fakes, yeah.
Yep.
Like there was
That's
one
gonna
going
be
around
how
Twitter
World War III starts.
Possible.
of Taylor Swift doing some wild stuff with Oscar the Grouch. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know exactly what you're talking
Of
about.
all the things you could make, like what the hell's wrong?
Listen, just have Taylor Swift doing drugs, please. I want to see it.
Wow.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
All right, so
But definitely AIs, because with AI, people can literally you write a prompt,
yep,
and the computer's like, here you go.
yep.
This is what you wanted. This is what you get. And one thing I do worry about, at least with me, is that someone's gonna like deep fake my images and try and make me nude. But the thing about that is I have tattoos. So
True.
good luck with that.
True.
But
True.
that's like I said, I don't know about robots, but the AI definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you another thing. What is next for you, Iveri Rose? Is there
Absolutely.
anything that you have coming up that you can that you're allowed to share? Any photo shoots coming?
I do have one. Well, I have two actually. April 28th. I have, it's like a pinup girl greaser themed kind of shoot.
Nice.
I'm not a pinup girly by any means, so I will be a greaser.
Okay.
And then immediately after that, the girl who's hosting the event wants to like practice her makeup.
Okay.
So I offered, I was like, hey, you could practice on me, I'll bring my stuff, and you could just go crazy, go stupid.
Go stupid, go crazy.
Go stupid.
Yeah, I
Go
fucking love that video. Oh.
So
Shout
and
out.
the theme of that is like all black, high fashion attire.
Yeah.
So I gotta, dig through my closet, see what I have.
Gonna get that jacket, right?
Yup. I got the blazer,
All right.
All right.
top. I
All
got
right.
the pants.
Your pants.
I got
You
some
got shoes?
heels. I got some heels.
Okay. Okay.
So I think we're good on that.
Nice.
At least if I need something, I'll go out and buy it. But
When do you think that? When do you anticipate that set releasing?
releasing, really depends on the photographer. So some photographers, they get it done in like the same day, and some take a few weeks, which I don't want to call it frustrating, because it's understandable. You need time to edit, you need time to perfect it.
Yep.
But it's like, damn, I want to see these pictures. I really want to see these pictures, and I'm not gonna ask for the raw images unless they send them to me, because I feel like that's me rushing them.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, because I do the same
Personally.
thing. Yeah. I do photography as well. Not as a profession, but I do have some natural gifts in photography, I'd say. Ghost knows I take pictures of myself and him. For a blind man, by the way, he takes crazy pictures of me. I'm like, how the fuck do you... This guy's pulling that Stevie
Listen,
Wonder shit.
Anyway,
So
I might be blind, but I see y'all.
okay, all right, pal. So let's. So we got. So no, but the reason I ask is because I'm curious about, like, I guess what's the best way to keep updated with you for people listening?
Definitely my Instagram,
Okay.
which would be underscore sapphire dot desire underscore, because somebody took. I hate Instagram sometimes because
What happened?
You think you have the most original username, and then it says taken. So I literally had to put underscores and a dot and everything because I was like, this is gonna be my Instagram whether they like it or not.
Some people just make profiles like.
Fake profiles.
See, I'm lucky.
They just take all the usernames.
I'm lucky because no one is ever gonna have the unagi to think of cosmic blind alien.
Hey,
Bye.
apparently nobody's
Bye.
ever thought of the real James Hodson.
Bye.
So,
I'm
Yeah, well,
only Iveri Rose.
Because
Sure.
there can only be
Sure.
one James Hodson.
there can only be one. There can only be one ghost. There you go. With a 6, never with an O.
Of course.
Just like 6, was it 6 black? What was? Is it black?
No.
6?
You gotta
black.
say it. Starts with a 6.
No. I'm talking about the musical artist, 6 black, right?
I think
I don't know
it
who you're talking about.
goes by Black, actually.
right?
I think there was some discourse on some social media website.
All I know
It's
is
like, you do not pronounce the 6. And I was like, I don't even know who this is.
True.
all I know is I tell people, Ghost with a 6, never with an O. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing, like a Tribe Called
That
Quest.
sounds hella complicated. Anyway,
People look at me and they're like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "Just Ghost, please, just."
okay, all right. So make sure you follow her Instagram. She has also a the modeling Instagram, and then obviously you have your other one. I don't know if you want to share that.
That would just be my name, Ivory, and then Soar.
Okay.
And the play
Spell
on
it.
that, spell it?
Yeah,
Okay.
spell it.
Iverrissaur.
Okay.
And the play on that is that was my nickname in high school
Okay.
because I was so into Pokemon, still am. And Ivysaur.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about. Wait a goddamn second. It's the clocks are turning. The dust is coming off
So
the gears.
Ivysaur, Ivorysaur. I had
like
somebody
that.
come after me once because
What?
it was on Facebook. It was so silly, but now I have to say it. Someone's nickname was like something like Stinky Poo Poo Pee Pee Cats or some shit, and they were like harassing this poor girl.
What?
And I was like, you're a grown man, but this is your nickname. Why are you harassing this girl? And they're like, your nickname is literally Ivysaur. And I was like, at least there's a meaning. I don't think there's a meaning to Stinky
Pee pee poo poo.
Cat or some whatever it was. Whatever it was.
He's just salty because he has the shittiest name and pissiest name ever.
Stinky Pee Pee Poo Poo Cat.
What's wrong with people?
I don't know, bro. People are fucking on some bullshit. That's crazy though. That's ridiculous. Oh,
Yeah.
if you wanted to show your magazine,
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
you have it right there. You can just hold it right up.
So, yeah. So this is the cover. I am not on the cover. That is not me.
No braille cover. I see.
Wow.
I see.
Don't let him try to get. Don't let the resident blind man try to make you feel bad.
Can
He's
I-
fine. He's Stevie Wonder. He's good. He saw Shaq in the elevator. Okay, that's you.
That is me. And that's the
Okay.
tattoo I was talking about on my butt.
Okay, all right. I got you. Those are great photos.
That's visible from there.
Definitely is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
That's awesome.
And we can find these online as well?
They do have digital copies, but unfortunately, none of them are free.
Okay. Pay money.
You can't go to like a
Alright.
magazine stand in New York and get that. If they still had magazine stands,
They do,
I do.
can you get that?
but you cannot.
So it's only like
Unless I were to like buy a bunch of copies, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it. because
so
this
only
was,
with a
like,
subscription.
Not a subscription really. I could when they publish the magazines, they send me a link on Instagram. They're like, "Hey, your magazine is finally out,"
Okay.
and they send me a link, and I get a discount on it if I
Mhm.
want to buy it. Ashley
Give it
always
to you for
buys
free.
the Ashley always buys the digital copies.
Okay.
I would buy more of the physical copies, but this was $40.
Really?
Yeah, and
Wow.
for me to be
Can I see
in,
that magazine, please?
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
and for me to be
$40.
and for me to be in over 10, and each one costs $40, I don't have.
Well,
There was a child. I don't have that kind of like.
Listen, there's
She stopped midway. I was like, huh?
Staring at me.
they're just weirdos. I don't know. Anyway, it's there's parents here. Okay, in the side. Let's get this very clear. In the cyber jungle, there's parents and there's children.
Unfortunately.
Okay, there's public perks. Okay, shout out Volcano Park, Volcano 3-way episode. Ghost remembers that. That's how we met. Okay, anyway, so that's amazing.
I
And
wonder if you can hear me drinking through the mic. I drink so loud.
that's fine. That's fine.
Listen,
Trust me.
Joey Diaz is gargling half a bottle of water. Like,
Listen,
you're
cocksucker.
fine.
Okay, that's what he does. He goes, listen, cocksuckers. Like,
What's going on, you bad motherfuckers? Uncle Joey here.
yeah. Shout out Joey Diaz. Shout out Joe Rogan.
But do you have any other questions you want to ask James before we lock this?
Yeah, let's flip it on. Let's flip it real quick. You got any questions for us? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want to plug? The mic is yours. The floor is yours.
Mike is hot.
Mike is hot.
Theoretical.
I'm not much of a question asker. I'm a question answer.
Real. I get that. I get that. You don't have to ask a question. You can always just continue plugging your work as well. That's fine.
Is there maybe a quote you want to drop? Maybe a wise anime quote that's always stuck with you?
Yeah.
Actually, alright, a quote. Lady at work was wearing a shirt, and I could see it through her hoodie. I am not fragile like a flower. I am fragile like a bomb.
Oh, hell yeah. That's gangster. What?
I like that. I like that.
And that's one of my favorite quotes.
Okay.
All right.
We like that. Sting like a bee, fly like a butterfly.
Oh boy. So one of the things that we're going to be introducing in season 3 is the little black or brown book. I don't know what color this is,
It's a brown
but
Made from the jungle trees.
yeah, of course.
No
but
gorillas were harmed in making
if
that
you
book.
would like to write down either an expression, a question that we will ask the next person that is in the interesting people chair. So if you just want to write anything.
And don't reveal it, because what we're gonna do is reveal it in the next interview with the question.
Okay. Oh, I have one. It's a silly one. It's a simple one, but I have one.
That's a good one. Any question's a good question.
The pen isn't penning.
Is it?
There we go.
Okay.
Don't look. This is my test answers.
No looking,
No
blind man.
cheating.
Close your third eye.
I got you. I can't see nothing. I promise I'm not peeking.
If you know about the See No Evil monkeys, he's definitely the dude that can see no evil. Okay.
I don't see evil. I just do evil.
Edgelord in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, I am the blind renegade and savior.
Wow.
Can we also just get your John Hancock at the bottom, please?
My what?
Your signature.
Signature.
Oh,
Okay, see, I didn't expect Ghost to be asking for that, but you know what? That's fair.
Like at
Actually,
the
that's a good
bottom of
question.
the,
I like that.
Anywhere.
question?
I like
Anywhere.
that. That's a good. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing that. That's good. Good shit, bro. Yeah.
there you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. We are.
All right.
So tune into
So-
that following episode as well, so you can see them answer your question.
So, Iveri, any closing statements, my dear?
Any closing statements?
Anything on your mind, whatever it is.
I want a hot dog real bad.
With mustard and relish? Hold the ketchup?
Chili's
Just
on.
mustard. Yes, I want a hot dog real bad.
That was terrible.
I know. I'm sorry.
You gotta get you gotta get your Costco hot dog on. Only $1.50, bro.
Costco chicken bake.
Ooh, the pizza.
Guys, make sure you guys go follow
Follow,
us
like,
wherever you
subscribe.
guys get your podcast from. Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at
GorillaSquadCast.
GorillaSquadCast. Make sure you follow him at @the_real_James
Hodson, and then follow him. Okay, of course, at @cosmic_blind alien.
Exactly.
Okay.
Underscores in between. Make sure also you guys go check out www.GorillaSquadCast.com to get your
Merchandise.
merch. All right. Remember, people, this is limited quantity, outstanding quality. There's only 10. Make sure you guys go get it now, people.
Facts.
Also, closing statement, be nice. Do one thing positive not only for somebody else, but also do something nice for yourself. It could be something like take yourself out on a date. I like going with myself out to coffee. I think I'm a riot.
I've done the same shit, trust.
James, any last closing
I have
statements?
social anxiety. I don't do that.
That's okay. And I understand.
I make my friends coming with me to do the simplest tasks. Like,
Me.
the other day, I went to my own job to get Zeppelis, and I was like, Daryl, come with me. And he was like, no. And I was like, please. He's like, they're your friends. You literally work here. And I was like, please.
You were literally working. That's funny as hell. I like that. Yeah. I'm the type of dude where like I'll go to fucking a 5-star restaurant, like sit by myself and be like fucking charmed, happy as hell. Like,
I take myself out for ice cream on a regular. I'm like, oh, do we want caramel instead of chocolate today?
today we're doing the lavender, you know? It's like,
Maybe I should take myself to Chili's.
You should.
there you go.
I like how you both said it at the same time.
Get that deal. Get the Chili's
That
deal.
enough is motivation.
Yeah, get that.
They got good margaritas.
They got cheap drinks. Cheap. They're like $3, right? $2.
Okay, so one time, now I have a little story.
Hey, go ahead, go.
Little story.
A little overtime.
Me and Eric, that's like our date place. We go to Chili's. I don't care what anybody says. I'm the one keeping Chili's in business, okay?
Exactly.
Chili's is gas. I like Chili's.
And I can drink. I can drink.
What's your poison?
There I go for the Deep Eddies.
What's that?
Eddies.
It's
Isn't that a beer?
like I think it's a vodka.
Oh, it is. Wow, I'm fucking wrong. Jesus.
I was gonna say there might be a beer for all I know.
Dude,
but it's
Eddie's. I've never
Deep,
heard of
no, Deep Eddie.
Deep Eddies.
Deep Eddie. Like Eddie.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
Edward.
Oh, okay.
Edward is deep, apparently.
Edward.
Very deep man. Shout out Ted.
Shout out to
Edward.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Edward.
Edward.
Bella, do I dazzle you?
What the hell?
Twilight,
No,
bro.
I know that.
Twilight, bro.
Oh.
But I like I said, I can drink, and I wasn't pacing myself. And next thing you know, there's 5 tall glasses of Deep Eddies on the table,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
sitting there eating my steak and mashed potatoes. And we go out to the parking lot to go to the car. I was like, I don't feel good. He goes, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. In the freaking Chili's parking lot, and they're people inside looking out the window watching me, and I'm like, please, why are you even watching? Like, you're eating.
Oh,
Happens
sad
to the
face.
best of us. Happens to
I
the
bet
best
you
of
were
us.
real sad. Not that you threw up, but the fact you were like, my steak and potatoes.
No, literally, anytime I throw up, I get mad. I'm like, that was some good food. Why would you
That is me. That is
that's
me.
On a budget out here. Okay, so, that's funny as hell, by the way.
That is funny.
How could you betray me?
I know. Listen, alcohol's like that. Tequila is not my friend.
Hey, leave me and my girl alone.
Okay, yeah, you know, fucking Puerto Rican type of dude with the
Puerto
fucking.
Rican, Dominican,
Yeah, I know.
You know what's really good though, real quick? I'm sorry.
No, you're
Hennessy.
good, go on.
Hennessy and Sprite.
Soju.
Oh, you know, I like that.
What's
I
that?
like that, yeah. Mhm.
What's that?
It's sake, right? Isn't it sake?
I don't know.
Or is it its own type of
They're the
liquor?
same thing.
You know what else is good? Southern Comfort and orange juice. Listen, you give me 3 of those. Listen, bless me, please.
What's...
I like a good Manhattan.
Never had one of those.
Oh my god.
Cherries, good cherries. That's all I gotta say.
Me and Ashley, before we went to Ohio, we stayed at the LaGuardia airport so we could catch the flight right away. They had this... Excuse me. They had a lychee martini. You guys know what lychee
I love
is?
lychees. Oh, I used to make those when I used to work at
Is that a sake?
restaurant.
No. Lychee is like a...
It's a type of nut, actually.
Nut.
But it
Okay.
comes out like a fruit because they soak it in like juice and stuff like that.
It's so good.
They're
I had a
good, bro.
lychee martini, and the lady saw I was so hyped for it. She gave me like more lychee nuts on a stick.
Yes.
That's
She was
cool.
like, "Here you go," and I was like, "Yes, I love you."
That's fucking real. Holy shit. That is so real. Yeah. I used to love those shits when I was a kid. I go to the fucking Chinese buffet. See, this is why I'm so skinny now. Because I
The
used to.
Chinese buffet by ShopRite.
Oh yeah.
That's my. They've known
That's
me
the
since
one.
I was like this big.
The Chinese buffet right down the street is fire.
There's one down the street for her?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, it's like by kind of going towards Rogers, right? Or am I thinking of a different one?
You said Rogers, and I'm like, oh, PTSD. I was about to turn into a fucking gremlin. Holy shit.
I was only there for 6th grade, and then I got arrested. They were like,
Fun
you're
fact.
not in the STEM program anymore. You're going to Broadview. And then all my friends had made new friends because it was 7th grade.
Oh.
And there was this girl who was bullying me. And it was, I don't even remember. I guess
Fuck bullies.
somebody said I said something about her. I didn't even know this girl's name. And she comes up to me and she's like, bah, 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 bah. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. And she goes, oh, right, everybody, look, the walrus is going to clap for us. And I remember I think she got a breast reduction, ironically enough, because she used to have like D cups in middle school, which is insane to me.
Well, now she's holding the L.
Because I had what my friend would call bee stings.
Okay.
So
Yo, I'm done.
So
I'm
I
done.
literally looked her in the face and I said, if you don't get those balloons out of my face, I'm gonna pop them. And the whole lunchroom. And I was like, what did I just do? What did I just do?
Man.
That's like a 8
She made a
mile
fake
moment.
Facebook of me.
What?
Middle school.
Character assassination. We love that.
Making a fake Facebook of me, harassing me. She told everybody she beat me up at the carnival, and everyone was like, you got your ass beat at the carnival? I was like, I'm not even allowed to go to the carnival. My parents were so strict back then, and I was like, you're just making yourself look a little silly goofy.
Little goofy guy.
Well,
Goofy
the last time I checked, you got a reservation on the House of Mouse because you want some goofy shit.
That's true.
Gosh, Nicky.
Do it again.
Gosh, Nicky.
Oh, shout out Joji Filthy Frank out there. I know all about that pink guy.
Oh, I remember. Middle school was when I got pushed down a flight of stairs. My fat ass bounced twice when I hit the bottom. I did. Listen, you can ask people at Rogers Park. For those of y'all that have seen this episode, man, I got pushed down a flight of stairs and
Oh God damn.
it was like Royce to 5'9". I sounded like a bouncing basketball.
Do people that went to Rogers like that you actually watched this?
Probably not. I don't actually know. I know.
I was gonna say, you think anybody remembers me?
Oh, I know people remember me because people are like, "Yo, you changed, bro." Like, bro, are you?
Because I remember, like I said, I got arrested and I got kicked out of the STEM program, so I kind of just did. Nobody knew what happened to me. I was just gone.
I remember when I had to take my little mental vacation for like 2 weeks. I just kind of dipped and I came back and everyone was like, "We thought you were dead." I was like, "Well, mentally I am, but you know, I gotta get this class." That was the first time I cussed out a teacher too.
Oh,
Fucking revolt.
I've never, but I've always wanted to.
I have once.
That sounds so weird. Like, yeah, I want to cuss out teachers.
It was
I was one of the quiet kids. Like, everything I could have said, wanted to say, was always in my head. I could never say it out loud.
Same. Until, well, yes and no. But when it came to bullies, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, let's go. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? I was like, hands are off. Let's go. But anyway, unfortunately, I do have to close this out because our time is running out with the studio here.
Yeah, and I'm getting a call. It's probably Rufus being like, "You need to stop this interview right now. I haven't approved of this woman."
Fuck
Rufus is our HR.
He got his ass beat and fired, and he's somehow
Yeah,
still
he
here.
also. I might have slapped him. Allegedly, we're not going to describe. We ain't gonna talk about him because anyway, Ivory.
Thank you so much for coming
man.
through. Trust me, we have a whole list of interesting characters that sometimes ransack our podcast.
Yeah.
So we're trying to tell them to not do that today because we're kind of tired of it. Anyway,
We very much appreciate
thank you for coming through today. And
by the way, what's the name of your pet giraffe? Ivory came to the cyber jungle on a giraffe, in case y'all ain't up to date.
Correct.
Episode 4, watch it. What's your pet giraffe name?
That's Wallace.
Wallace. All right.
Wallace. Okay.
Well, I like his leash, by the way. It's all fuzzy and purple. It's dope.
He's a real pimp.
He a pimp named Slickback.
And then Wallace. Okay, look. So, shout out. Also, Rourke the Gorilla, our mascot, of course. Cyber Jungle. Cyber audience, thank you so much for tuning in today. This is GorillaSquadCast. We love y'all. Thank you. Interesting people. Out.
Peace.
Peace.